put my hope. In you I put my
The lead sheets, they just have the words and the chords written above them. So when you download these and print them out, you've got two different things. This is kind of a cheat sheet where you can see the words and kind of get a reminder of where the chords go and what chords to play, and then where to do repeats and where to do the different parts. But if you don't know the song, this doesn't give you all the details. Whereas the band chart goes into much greater detail about exactly what you're playing, if there's any 2/4 bars, where the diamonds are, where the split bars are. So let's get into some of the details of how to read a band chart. What does the slash mean? In this case, this is a D chord, and this is the third of the chord, and this is acting as the bass note. So up here we could call this the chord, this part, and down here we could call this the bass note. So in the band, basically everybody's playing this chord, but this is the bass note. So the bass player is playing this note, but so can the guitar player. And this, in this case, this is a first inversion because the F sharp is part of the chord, and just like on a piano you have inversions, well, with guitar we have inversions as well. So here's a D chord, which is a chord that just about everybody learns pretty much right away. But then what we're going to do is we're going to change the bass note from D to F sharp. So now a D over F sharp sounds like this. Here's the difference again. A D, D over F sharp. Okay? So this progression would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you see each chord represents a bar of music. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I call them split bars. And in the same song we were just doing, the chord progression goes like this. B minor, G, D over F sharp, G. But I'm going to put parentheses around them this time. See that? What this means is that B minor gets the first two counts and G gets the next two counts. So B minor 1, 2, G, 3, 4. So it's called a split bar. And then over here it would be D over F sharp, 1, 2, G gets 3, 4. And the parentheses are just the way I like to symbolize this. So here's how this would sound. B minor, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So B minor, G, D over F sharp, G. Pretty simple. 4. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the D. And the symbol for that is like a check mark. Looks like that. You got a check above the D. What that means is we're going to push the D over into E minor's territory. So we've got a whole bar of E minor here. We've got 4 and. And what we're going to do is we're going to hit on the and of 4 right here. So it's going to be like this. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So a push would be stealing like an eighth from this bar. So you're hitting the D an eighth early, if that makes sense. That's what that. This is pretty simple. Diamonds always mean whole notes. So to play a G inside of a diamond and then a D inside of a diamond, it's really simple. It sounds like this. You hit the note and you let it ring for the whole bar. So it's ba. The sound goes all 4 counts. Okay, one of the last things you'll see on the band charts is it's called a fermata, and it'll say like G major 9. Then there'll be this arc over it with a dot. This right here is called a fermata, and what it means is pretty much hold the chord till the conductor of the symphony tells you to stop. You always see that in classical music where the whole symphony's going and then the conductor goes like that. And that is what the fermata means, is hold out the note until you're told to stop. So, as in a band, this kind of changes and you kind of feel it out. You hold it out. Whoa. You hit the chord and maybe you do what's called a trash can ending where you go. You see that probably on a Sunday morning at church, the whole band hitting the cymbals and stuff, and then it comes down. There's no real order to that. Everybody just kind of goes for it, and then they wrap it up. So this fermata means you just hold out the note as long as it seems right.
I will fly to the glorious heights.